Hello, my name is Dazed, and welcome to another episode in my Guild Battle series. This episode, I will be using an evasion team consisting of Ketone, Orlando, and Lucia, and I'm a little unsure of how my team will perform today. I've been turning a lot of auto skills on or off to test different priorities with the AI, and so today could be a hot mess, or Lucia could just sharpshoot her way to victory. And with that, we'll get into it. As usual, I will start with one of their top attackers, who's already been revealed here, but I think that's who I'll want to pick first, and then secondly, I'll pick this Warrior of Light team showing if I have enough units survive after the first fight. So let's just get right into it. And I suspect there will be a lot of changes to my team, mainly because there's a ton of testing I want to do with different units. Now that we can turn skills off, I imagine PvP is going to be that much more interesting. But you never know. There could be something like Drain Force that maybe dominates the meta for a while until people are able to figure out how to counter certain things effectively. And so for the other team, they have a solid composition here with 2 DPS, 1 tank, Gafgarian, of course, very glass cannon unit. Alright, and the double rallying cry off of Ketone. And Buff City as usual. Go ahead and change the camera angle here before we get into it. Ketone's LB coming out from the double buff. And that stops and leaves Gafgarian with a sliver, which is kind of a waste, unfortunately. My Orlando. Ooh, and their Orlando's surviving. My only hope is that Ketone can clean him up, but... Ooh, very lucky. I was worried that she might get pulled by Warrior of Light's hate. But so far, getting very lucky with all of... my team's positioning and their team's positioning. I've been getting the chance to attack first. Alright, and nice. We got Warrior of Light's LB coming out here. Wow. And I think that was 3 hits, and I think all 3 hits missed on both. Nice. And that will do it for this first battle. And then I'm going to go straight into the other Warrior of Light team showing, which could be a little scary. Lucia is what scares me, but I'm a little unsure based on the attack and magic values showing. But yeah, I think we'll just go straight into this one and hope my luck continues. So Ketone should have 1 cast of Utsumi left, which is good. But she might run out a little further than I would like her to.
Enemy spotted. Engaging. How about I give you some special attention?
This is a little troubling. I was kind of imagining what might be the worst case scenario based on the attack and magic values, and this is basically what I was thinking, was 1 Lucia DPS and then Ayaka. As long as this player's positioning is good, and it appears so. Drain Force coming out from Ketone. And this might be Ketone gone. That is definitely Ketone gone. And then some. This is probably a loss. Combining the other team's good positioning, good mix of units, having Ayaka to keep Warrior in the action as much as possible will also protect Lucia. I don't imagine my Lucia is going to present much of a threat here. And that's my Lucia dying. Yeah, unfortunately, maybe outside of Jesus TMR, I don't know how I can get Lucia to sharpshoot as often as I would like her to. And that's going to do it for my team. Yeah, I think at the very least, maybe a change to Lucia to include Jesus Bell might be required. But I knew today would be a toss-up, both in terms of, taking a second team on that could potentially have Lucia. That's always a nightmare for me. But also with everything changing, with skills being turned off, I'm going to be seeing a lot of behavior that I'm not accustomed to. So it'll be nice to see some enemy units and some of the units that I have on my account doing things that I'm really not used to, and it'll be nice to try to adjust to some of these changes in PvP. I think one unit that I'm pretty much going to guarantee will be coming into my party within the next couple days is going to be Giza herself. I want to find a way to run her in as a disruptor. She can move as much as Ketone, essentially, and then Steel Heart to charm the enemy. Seems solid, and I might change my plan. I could always slide her into the evasion comp, but I might also kind of create an anti-magic comp, so I can take advantage of units that have high faith. But that'll definitely be a future video, and I'll try to have to find the time to get that kind of set up just how I want it to. So we'll see. The next couple days are going to be interesting with my team composition in particular. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you folks enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.